Shabbat Shalom. In our Torah portion we are going to meet Yaakov as he's ready to face his brother Esau after 20 years of not seeing him. And if you remember, the last time the two brothers were together, Jacob was taking the birthright, the blessings from Esau, and he ran away, and now he's going to come back. He cannot run endlessly, and he needs to meet his brother, and he is afraid, he is frightened of this meeting, and he prepares for this meeting in three ways. He prepares for battle, he sends a gift, and he also prays to Hashem and asks Hashem to save him from his brother, from Esau, and he says, what is the reason? Because I am afraid of him, I am frightened of him. Rashi says that he was afraid to being killed and afraid to kill as well. But what is interesting to me is the three ways that he prepares to face his brother. Why not prayer alone? If he is a spiritual person, if he comes from Isaac and from Abraham, why not just pray? You know, it's less expensive, it's more affordable, it's what he knows how to do. Why he needs to work on also what we call war and diplomacy? Why not just choose one of the three? Either, war, diplomacy, or even prayer. Choose one. Choose the one, you are good at it, and just stick with that one. Why to explore different ways when you need to face a problem? The reason is, and the answer is, and it was true for the time of Jacob, and it's true in our time as well, that we don't know which of the three is going to work. As the saying goes, if your only tool is a hammer, every problem is going to look like a nail. And the truth is that not every problem is a nail. Sometimes, the problem may look different, and because of that, you need to have more than one tool in your toolbox. People who have only one tool, people who face problems always the same way, it may work to solve one problem or two problems, but usually it's not going to work well for every single challenge that we are going to encounter in our lives. We just faced a situation in Israel before the ceasefire in which the government of Israel, facing the reality of constant rocket attacks from the Gaza Strip, work on two fronts, on two ways. One, let's get ready for war. Let's deploy every single person that we can so they can be ready in a case of an attack or of an invasion were to be necessary. But also, let's not exhaust the diplomatic ways. Maybe there is another way to solve the problem. And maybe the problem won't be solved one way or another. Or maybe the problem was just solved for a little while, as many people are discussing or are afraid. Maybe the problem between Yaakov and Esau will take longer than, a couple of meetings to be solved. But what we are learning is that there is no one way to address a problem. And if we use our creativity, if we face challenges with an open mind, if we can ask for help, maybe we don't have an answer, maybe we don't have a better way, but maybe someone else does, then we should be able to be in a better position to address the constant challenges and problems that we all face in life. And the same is true when it comes to diplomacy, when it comes to relationships between countries and brothers and sisters and congregants and congregations and communities. And therefore, this is a lesson that I believe we can incorporate into our lives. And hopefully we'll be able to work on expanding the tools in our toolbox, so we will be ready next time that we need to face a challenge. Shabbat Shalom.